Hi there, everybody. It's James, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. We're on the Club Vision screen. Hi. Yeah. They love what I'm doing with the team. And I think you guys will too. Because since we were last here, which was when? Blackburn? The 2-1 win to Blackburn. It's been a little bit of a ride. No, it's 0-0 versus Sheffield. We've had a nice, huge run of games where what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games where we only conceded 1 goal, which is awesome and huge for us because it kept us going really well. Form entering January, not the best, losing 1-0 to Posh and then 0-0 to Brentford, but that's also just probably due to tired legs. I mean, you look at this time of year. I mean, you play a lot of games. And we're playing Crystal Palace today. We're 4th in the league. And a team we have never beaten. And then I'll play Nottingham Forest off screen because we've got Leicester in the FA Cup 3rd round. So they're not making it easy on us for sure. You know, plenty of teams. Like there's Mansfield, there's Barnsley, a ton of teams. Nope, we get Leicester. We get a Premier League side. A Premier League side who are currently where? 12th. Well, we've beaten them. We've beaten Premier League sides before. We can always do it again. But today, right now, let's focus on Crystal Palace, who currently find themselves in 4th. And we are 1st in the league on goal difference. I am both ecstatic and very worried because this may not last. And if it does, and we get to the Premier League, oh crap. That's what's going to happen. Oh crap is going to happen. As you can see here, we have average rating wise, assists wise. By the way, Sandor has been a real revelation for us in the midfield, the Serb. Player of the matches, clean sheets. I mean, George Martinez has 15. I mean, that explains to you probably a lot of why we are doing what we're doing. But it has just been an roller coaster rocket ship up the league. Yeah. But that's not all. As you can see here, we're doing business. We're making moves. We are trying to solidify ourselves here with some transfers. And there have been some ins. There have been some outs. There have been a lot of outs. Oh boy, did I go on a selling spree. I organized a lot of transfers. So let's all get ready for this. Graham Ryan has gone to Hull for £1.5 million. He wasn't getting the playing time. It wasn't going to keep him here. So thank you very much, Graham, for your service. Then for £6.75 million, Nathan Smith went to Livingston. He wanted to get away. Livingston was in the Premiership of Scotland. They needed a player. He fit in with him. Perfect. Moved him on. Paul Hanley went to MK Dons for £500,000. He wasn't playing a whole lot. Wasn't happy being here. He wanted to move on. We moved him on. Now we got replacements. Robert Morrison went to Sheffield United for $1.1 million. Sheffield Wednesday. He just wasn't happy here. Once again, just wasn't getting the playing time. Wanted to leave, so we moved him on. Created a profit. By the way, all these guys are profit, which is nice. Our Carlos Gillinado. This guy pulls up a huge fit. Didn't want to go. Didn't want to be here. Blah, blah, blah. Wasn't happy. So the guy we got on a free transfer went to AFC Sparta Prague for $7 million. The weirdest one is Rob Dunsmore for $24 million to Dynamo Kiev. Or Dynamo Moscow. I apologize. The Russian leagues this is after the update, so the Russian leagues are all over the place, so I fleeced them. I fleeced them for a ton of money. And also because I'm close to my wage budget, the board only let me retain 40% of my transfer revenue, which sucks, but oh well. Acer has gone to Espanyol. He wanted to leave. We have left wing backs who are much higher up the team sheet than he is, so to get him out for $2.4 million and a hefty profit, why not? And then 4 loans. William Stevens Majorca went to Millwall. Andy Jones has gone to Aldershot. Jack Cuthers has gone to Boston United. And Aaron Swan has gone to Sheffield Wednesday. Now, all of these guys have gone out on loan as developmental loans. They're here to develop. They're just training. They're about at the time where like, okay, they need to start getting more regular at game time. And that's all at the levels that they're roughly playing at. The fact that also for Cuthers and Swan, we're able to get fees on top of the loans. All the wages are being covered too, so it's nice. Now, you guys have seen Leonardo Franco and Javier, who we brought in at the end of last transfer window. Javier is a 16-year-old left wing back who looks like he could be something. These are the three people we brought in so far. As you can see, we've only spent about like three and three quarters million pounds. First of all, to help fill one of the striking voids, here's Etana Semenov, a Bulgarian striker, very much of the advanced forward mold. We brought him in to kind of cover to be like, okay, what if something happened to Pedro? Because Sutton can play on the left, he can play as an advanced forward, he can play as a deep line forward, he can play as a complete forward, but he's left-footed. And most of our striking options were left-footed. So what happens? Well, the first choice was bring in Semenov. Physically a good player, he's got acceleration and pace. Mentally, he's pretty much what you want. His teamwork and his flair are really high there. We like that. His vision and passing could be a little bit better, technique, and he's got a decent amount of Holy Trinity plus some free kick taking. So, I think a good solid option. He's played a game for us, he didn't do great, but he didn't do horribly. I think that's just because he has to get up to speed with the league. But as a pacey bench guy, you lose Majorca on loan, you lose Hanley. Who do you bring in? Well, Attias Semenov. Then a free transfer we had arranged that we could then make permanent for £60,000 is Gary Lowe. Lose a center back, gain a center back. What if I told you is I let Ryan go and we brought in this guy, Gary Lowe, who's either footed, 6 foot, and is pretty solid. Skybet League 1 player. He could be a leading championship right back. We're not going to ever use him as a right back. But he's a realist. He's Scottish, which, helps with, eligibility. He's not horrible when it comes to heading, marking, tackling, and technique. He's got decent work rate and positioning. He's definitely brave in the tackle. He can jump. He's got good physicals. He plays simple pass neck balls, past opponent, refrains from taking long shots. He is a mental man's side of the game, center back, and he is a squad player for sure. Hasn't played for us yet. Is on the bench due to suspensions today, and I'm excited to have him. And then this one, I saw the name. I saw the ability. I had to get him. And I'm sure you'll all appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Thierry Henry. The French captain under 18 forward / left winger. The number, everything. It kind of explains itself, right? It's Thierry Henry. He comes in we brought in Semenov, and then we brought in this guy, and I'm like, well, we have 3 really good strikers, and then Semenov, which is a 4th. So we are pretty stacked at the striking position, especially because with Filipovic and Valderrama garnering so much attention, we kind of needed to make sure we shored up positions. And this guy can do it. He can play as an advanced forward or a complete forward, so he can play either side. He's very strong. He's either footed. So I think if I also teached him to be as an attacking midfielder, it would also be really nice. Passing, teamwork, all that's pretty good. Technicals are a little lagged behind. I like the fact that he has decent finishing and composure. But the other big thing, too, is he's got a penalty on him. He can take a penalty. And that's really, really, really nice to have, because we don't really have that. So, as you can see, the squad has really trimmed down. And then we're also looking at this Brazilian player, Lucino, who is currently just training with us right now. taking a look at him and see if he may be worth something. Our scouts rate him relatively highly. He was playing at Flamengo. So we'll have to see what he does. I think he's an advanced playmaker, plays false 9, and he's either footed. So we'll see. Also, McCurdy will probably leave soon too. Let's do this. Let's get all this ready. Now we're away at Crystal Palace, who I don't think we've ever beaten. And so let's talk about the team. Martinez, Jenkins, Kearney, and Penham all start. Moraz has a suspension and is also exhausted, so he gets a break. Sabri and Mohamed as left and right wing backs. Mohamed because Ortega is exhausted and he's had a heavy workload, so it's worth getting him in there. Mark and Sandor have developed a wonderful partnership up front or in the midfield. Sandor, who has 3 goals and 8 assists, is having one of like the better midfielder seasons we've had in a while. It's a box to box. And Mark has chipped in with 7 assists of his own from the midfield, which obviously it's kind of sad because you've got guys like Antonio Carlos who have had 1 goal, 1 assist. And then you got a guy like Adina Woods who, you know, hasn't done anything, but he's really becoming and been the defensive sub and kind of the rock there. DeCock keeps his place as attacking mid. Valderrama keeps his place as striker. And then Thierry Henry comes in for his start because Filipovic is tired. And I wanted to give him kind of a half day's rest starting off the bench. And so, yeah, that's your team today with Speak, Lowe, Woods, Carlos, Filipovic, and Semenov on the bench. You can see here our front 7. I mean, with Filipovic, we are losing 7 goals and 8 assists in all competitions. The man is kind of a ticking time. The guy who takes over our defense. Give him 23. Gary Lowe, he likes 5, so let's give him 55. Perfect. There we go. So yeah, an interesting start for sure. Obviously, a lot more can happen in the transfer window. I don't think we're going to be bringing in like a ton of players, but just kind of bring through like 1 or 2 players. We have bids on like 12 right now, but I'm only really looking to bring in like 1 more solid midfielder, possibly 1 guy who could play in the attacking mid position, and then I've got my sights slotted on an 18-year-old right wing back who's Welsh, who I'm planning on bringing in to be like the long-term replacement at right wing back. Mark Valderrama maybe held up a little bit there. Scott on the long staff to Rodriguez here. Sabri showing some recovery speed, but Rodriguez just cuts right by him, and then Jenkins makes the foul in the box. Apparently he grabbed his shirt. This is Longstaff taking the penalty? It is. Longstaff shoots. Jenkins probably gets a hand to it, but Matty Longstaff only gets his 2nd of the season. And we need to demand more from the entire team and jump right back into it. They're fired up after the feedback. And it looks like they are playing very narrow, as Mohamed can't quite get on this, but Keeney's there. Jenkins to Mark, to Pedro. He's got Henry, but Henry can't get onto the end of that one, and it's launched way far down where Jenkins collects. Finds Mark, Keeney, Jenkins. Sabri making a killer run here, but the keeper goes out and collects. Now where are we going to see here? Highlight obviously isn't over yet. Ball long, headed clear, but Scott gets it. Rodriguez is there, but Martinez is equal to the shot this time. And makes the save. Simicas, Lorenzo, Rodriguez, again. Rodriguez, long shot, speculative effort. Martinez equal to... Where does Rodriguez freaking play on their team? He's the inverted wing back. Ball-winning midfielder gets the penalty too, huh? Interesting. As it is a cagey affair... But one that, well, let's be honest, Crystal Palace are bossing the game. And it's a team we have yet to beat for whatever reason. Let's demand more. Kearney. Mark. DeCock. Valderrama has broken through the lines. He's gotten there. Can he finish? Nope. Keeper stays strong. Now DeCock on the corner. Ball in. Kearney's there. He isn't able to get enough power to it to cause the keeper any problems. And yeah, we move again. Who has a... Oh, they have a... Sierra has. I was thinking, like, who on our team has a yellow card? It is a quiet, cagey affair now. We are slowly working our way back into the game. It's going to keep demanding more from the guys. See if we can't find something or other from this team. And it's a team that's done really well. And I can understand, like, Thierry Henry struggling. I mean, it's his first game. He just moved here from France. I get that. Doesn't even speak the language yet. We've been terrible so far. Sorted out. And Mohammed just decides to sort it out by getting a yellow card. Great. Good job, Mohammed. Sabri is not having good games. Sandor is not having a good... Okay, we're just going to get yellow cards all over the place now. They're all motivated. Can we see something here? Corner for them. Simicas on the ball. He got a free run in. That's scary. DeCock, who's been our best player going forward, is exhausted. You come off. You have to go up there. You are going to come off for Antonio Carlos. Let's move Mark up a little bit further. He can definitely play in the attacking midfield position. Carlos will come in as the DLP, just because obviously, for obvious reasons. And let's just hope that these guys can keep their heads. Demand more for the entire team. Screw it. Let's just go attacking. Let's take it to these guys. They're tiring. We've got the legs. I want to keep my last sub in reserve for something, just in case. Come on, Valderrama. These guys have really just gone into sit back mode. They got the lead. And now they're just defending with their lives. Which, it's a smart strategy. I completely understand it, but boy, is it frustrating. Martinez. Jenkins. Speak. Finds Mark. Finds Valderrama. That pass just isn't there, and it's just cut off. And Matic. Longstaff. Mark picks it off of him. Gets it to Sandor. Pernim. Keeney. Penem. Sandor. Goes all the way back to Martinez. We build again. Kearney. Penem. Henry. Oh, that's a beautiful ball over to Mark. Did he get his hands to it? He did. Corner. Mark. Sends it in. Jenkins is there. Harmlessly over. That was probably our best move of the game. And it doesn't look like it's going to come to anything. And now we are undefeated. We have it 1-3. Jenkins, curled ball effort to try and get it to Mark. Keeper is going to throw it out here. Martinez, Rodriguez, Loaiza, Martinez, Loaiza. Martinez harried there by... We're just going to let Spencer here just run onto it. And Keeney gets a second yellow. Great. Hi, Gary. Welcome to the game. How are you? And that killed anything we had going forward. See, I knew. You knew something like that was going to happen. Schroeder, Spence, Rodriguez. We don't deserve... Yeah, he's offside. We don't deserve to lose by this. All right, guys. It's got to be it. Forward. Henry, get to it. He can't. Now, that's our problem. If we had our attacking mid there, he would have been able to contest that ball. He doesn't. Rodriguez, Schroeder, Speak. Ball forward. It's got to be a good one. Nope. This has got to be the final whistle now. We're going to see the... Yeah. The Schroeder pass. Far from pleased what I just saw out there. I saw a pitiful performance against a team we still haven't yet to beat. Now we are no wins in 3 going into the January window. So some things are going to be made. Now, once again, we only expect to be top half, so we can't be faulting too bad here. Yeah, things are not going to be easy. But I will see you guys in a bit now for Leicester City. So we're back. And, man, I probably should have showed you this game because it was a doozy. As you can see, it was a 6-0 win at home. We just absolutely dominated Nottingham Forest. Semenov got a hat trick, a first half hat trick, and an assist. Filipovic got 2 goals and an assist. Woods and Sabri both, Woods got and Hakram both got assists, and Sabri got a goal as well. So it was a all-in-all total performance. And now we get to play Leicester away from home at the King Power. And we've got the best lineup we possibly can. Martinez, Jenkins, Moraes, Penham, Ortega, Sabri, Sandor, Mark, Takak, Filipovic, and Valderrama. With Keeney, Speak, Akron, Carlos, Semenov, Henry, and Atard on the bench. It's go time. Let's see what we can do. We have been giant killers before. This is the best team we've got. I mean, this is actually the best team we've ever had. And we can see about... Oh, we're in our red strips today. I have faith. I have faith. Can I get Filipovic too? I can get Filipovic. So here we are. FA Cup, 3rd round against Leicester City. They still have some... Iwobi. Iwobi is there... Madison is one of the few that I recognize. Alex Iwobi is still playing. He's got to be ancient. 33. What's Madison? They're also 33. They've got Matty Cash. Pepe Sarr. As they're on the first attack here, as Paulinho's in, it's cleared. Takak is on it now. Pressured. Bad play. Moraes then clears. Yeah, he tries to go for the cheeky little move and instead gets it roll. Oh, this Bigelow is Justin Bigelow. This isn't... Oh, yeah, it is Bigelow. They still have some actual real players here. Ivan Toney on the bench, 33. They've got a lot of... They've got an aging squad here. I don't see a lot of youth here in their team. No, he's young, 23. Piers is 31. But so far, so good. Come on, the boys. We've got a KG. I mean, I've used that a ton tonight. I don't know why. Must be the cold medicine. Actually, it's allergy season here now, so I am backed up. But yeah. So KG Affairs or KG Affairs. Ryan Kent, is that the... And Takak sends the ball in. Jenkins is there. Mark is going to collect this. Gets it to Takak, who can send in again. And Sandor... He was offside. But Ryan Kent, is this the... Yep. This is the Rangers fullback. Turn advanced false 9 forward for them. That is a strange... Well, not really that strange. I mean, you've got 2 guys, I guess Iwobi and everybody coming in here. Filipovic now ball in. It gets cleared, but Mark will collect this one. Finds Sandor. Beautiful food ball to Filipovic. He's got to be there. Do you think he holds on to it too long? Valderrama, Sabri, pullback is there. It's a full first half and nobody will remember. Keep going, working hard till full time. That's all I can say to him. Midfield has been strong. Defense has done well. Strikers have not. We will give Filipovic some time. Maybe until like the 60th or 65th minute. And then maybe we'll look to make a change. As the ball comes in here, Iwobi's on it. Now on to Harvey Barnes. Thomas. Madison. We know he can curl a ball. Thomas. Close down. Iwobi. Thomas. Tony. Ivan Tony in here. Barnes is there. Martinez collects. And okay, that was way too quick here, guys. Tony, Iwobi, Martinez again. This time he saves. I don't know what he was thinking trying to do that quick. Madison, ball in, cleared by us. You're going to have to excuse me here for a second. Sorry, defending corners gets me emotional. All right. After this highlight, we're making a change. Filipovic is not at the races today. So we are going to look to bring in the Frenchman, Thierry Henry. Barnes, Iwobi, Martinez. Okay. Filipovic. Right. Thierry Henry. Come right on in, slot right in. Any other changes I need to make at the moment? It's being speaking. Okay. Changes made. Tony is up front for them now. Madison. That is Harvey Barnes, right? Yep, it is Harvey Barnes. They have been... possession has been all right between the two teams. I wonder, if we start coming out of our shell a little bit here, start going attacking, maybe that works for us. So what I'll also do is I'll take Mark off. All right, hang on. Let's do this. Let's make a little bit of a change here. Advanced playmaker on support. So he's going to be going a little bit more forward. Because we are going attacking. Let's do a ball-winning midfielder on defend for Sandor. Because he freaking loves that. Let's bring Antonio Carlos on. And that's our 3 subs. But yeah, let's do that. Let's go more attacking, but let's pull Sandor back. Because he can ball win with the rest of them. Push Carlos being a little bit more forward and aggressive. Let's see what can happen. Ortega, Penem, Morez. Back here to Martinez. Jenkins. There's the launch. Valderrama's got the flick on. Thierry Henry was offside. But I guess he doesn't touch it, so we just play on. Iwobi. Pepe Malingsar. Thomas. Barnes. Sar. Fisher. Close down. Yeah, that's a name I'm not even going to attempt. Henry. Oh, could have had it. Another great one through. Tony's going to get turned here. And that's his 10th goal of the season. It's just Route 1 stuff here. Morez is there, but he doesn't have the recovery speed. He just lets Tony beat him. And after that, Martinez doesn't come up far enough to get off his line. All right. Last 10 minutes, we're just going to go for this thing. Just go. Go, go, go. All out attack. 10 minutes. Oh, I should also do, super press. Distribute quickly. Don't distribute to center backs. Don't even worry, you'll take long shape. Kicks. You don't need to play out the defense. Just Route 1. Hoofball. Their ball in. It's saved. Saved again. Okay. Martinez. I guess we're not breaking. Sar on it. Henry collects. Ortega. Beautiful ball here to Valderrama. He's in by himself here. Needs help. Bad pullback past the Speak. But Jenkins will collect. Gets it to Moraz. Over the top. Is Henry onside? Nope. No goal, because how much could he hold his run? Yeah, he couldn't. Very much offside. Good idea and a great finish by Henry, but just couldn't keep it onside. And we keep going. Let's fire him up for the last minute. Speak will collect that one easy. Sends it forward to nobody in particular. I mean, I'm all for directness. All right, Ortega. Gets it to Henry. Ortega. Holds up here for Sandor. Cock. He's going to take it himself. Antonio Carlos! Another chance goes whistling by the post. And you guys are about to see another 2-loss episode. Speak Thomas on the ball here. Yep. That does it. We are out of both cups now. Leicester was not an easy draw for sure. But also just goes to show you where this team is. I don't like what I just saw from this team. I think that's a fair remark because we just weren't finishing today in a group of good finishers. Now for the time being, sure, Speak to another case match, no worries, can't happen anymore. She always has to be there. What a stinker. Board won't be happy with it, but I mean, silver lining, it's one less competition for us to be in now. Pierre's at the King Power. Just no comment my way through that. This guy, okay. This guy, okay. This guy, okay. Cool. Thanks, Scouting Department. All right, when do we want to come back? Swansea, West Brom, Ipswich, Blackburn, Brentford, Middlesbrough, Sunderland. I think we're going to come back for the end of February for Derby County, Sheffield United. That seems to be like a good time to be had by all. Maybe not me. And hopefully we can do something about this form. I just think the guys are overworked. Really. But yeah. Until then, folks. I'm James. You're you. This is TGWPIS FC. It's not how good you are. It's how good you want to be. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.